Yo, what is up guys? My name is Void and welcome back to another video, man. So, my top 5 domain expansions in Jujutsu Infinite. By the way, I just want to thank you guys for the huge amounts of support on the last video I made. You know, I love all of you mother out there, okay? Damn! Do want to mention that this is more of my personal opinion about these domain expansions because, you know, this is not like official ranking. This is just how I prefer them. And since Higuruma is getting a rework in this game, which by the way looks absolutely freaking amazing, go check it out on their Discord server. You'll be able to see you know, all the new moves, the domain expansion. It looks really sick. And I'm glad they did because, you know, I was kind of expecting a rework and ta-da, bro, they just did it. They just did it. So yeah, let's get straight into it, guys. Screenshots, guys. So there's not much to say when it comes to Higuruma's domain expansion, but it's kind of good, but also kind of bad. So that's why I just decided to place it on top 5, because yes, but it's literally just dependent on RNG. So essentially, it's literally gambling, right? Either you get a confiscation, or a confiscation and a death penalty, or you don't get nothing. It's literally just RNG dependent. If you win the rock, paper, scissors game, you get the executioner's sword, which is exactly why this domain is, you know, good. However, you can actually abuse this. I don't know if you still can and will be able to after the rework, but, you know, I'm just gonna say this right now because I think it's worth mentioning. If you're with other people, if you're playing with friends in PvE, like, you know, so to say, against bosses, your friends can actually pick the wrong answer, meaning you can just easily get the executioner's sword. But nonetheless, does it look cool? Hell yeah, bro. Especially the rework one. Oh my god, man. Even though it's still 2 days from now, I need it, man. I need my boy Higuruma rework, bro. Damn! Give it to me! Give it to me! Give it to me! Next up on top 4, we have Hakari's domain being Idle Death Gamble. Now, this domain is actually pretty good. Like, really good. Because of 2 things. First of all, you don't need a domain meter to be full in order to cast the domain itself. You just need to get up your fever meter in order to actually, you know, get the buffs, which is the second part. It's the second good part of the domain, which are the buffs. You basically become invincible. Yeah, you basically just become invincible. This could be good in PvE, but it's mainly an absolute goat in PvP because, you know, of the invincibility part. It's freaking busted, man. But nonetheless, it's a very good domain. It has cool effects, of course. Freaking Tuka Donka. Of course they had to add that. But I'm actually a really big fan of this domain. I use it quite frequently. And overall, just I recommend it. If you get a domain shard and have Hakari's technique, get that domain. At first I thought it was pretty, you know, but it isn't. It's actually really good. Well, look what we got here now. Top 3, Unlimited Void, bro. I actually wanted to put this slightly lower down the list, but it was kind of difficult for me to decide, but there's a good reason for that. It's genuinely because this domain requires for you to be solo, right? Because your friends, or your quote-unquote allies, are also affected by the domain's sure hit effect being, you know, it overloads. You get the, you should know this. You should know this. You get the point. It affects your allies, and that's not really good. I mean, of course, it gives you regular buffs like any other domain, as well as the, you know, sure hit effect thing. And it's really good if you're fighting against bosses or PvE solo. That's why I was kind of thinking about placing this lower down the list. But for PvP, like Hakari's domain, is really freaking good. I mean, it's a really good domain to use, but I'd prefer to, if I ever make a new character again and want to get a domain shard, I would definitely not go for Unlimited Void first. Hilariously enough, my first domain within the game was actually Unlimited Void. I didn't regret it. But now, if I think about it, I probably should have picked something better. Like, I should have grinded till I got Sukuna's technique and then gotten his domain, which I'm actually going to talk about later about Sukuna's domain. Just a little spoiler, you know what I'm saying? But overall, good technique. Obviously, my boy Gojo, you know, can't forget about him. Holy. I won my domain first, bro. You wanna try to get as less... Oh shit. Ow. Well, he's gonna be soul cut anyways, like, what? Like, literally no point. And dead. Just like that. Yep, now on top 2. Yuji's domain being Hometown Memories. Now, similar to Gojo's domain, I didn't really know where to, you know, place his domain. But Yuji's domain is quite special, and that's because it's one of those domains that where you have to do a mini game similar to Higuruma's with the rock paper scissors. This is, I think, a quick time event. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it is a quick time event, like a domain clash kind of quick time event. You know, the same thing. It's really good for PvE because I think, once again, correct me if I'm wrong, because I think the NPCs do not react to the minigame, so they do not try to, you know, try not to get damaged. From what I've always witnessed and seen myself, I don't think they do anything. I mean, they just take the hit, which is really good for PvE, and it does a shitload of damage. Hometown Memories also buff the maximum technique for Yuji's technique, and I think it was without the domain, maximum cycle one-shots at 40% HP, and within the domain, 30%. If I'm wrong, please just comment down below. I'm not looking at anything right now, so I'm purely guessing that off, you know, from my experience with the technique. And yeah, overall, a really good domain. I mean, I don't know if it's really good against bosses. I've never really tested it out, but against, like, you know, others like curse users and cursed spirits, it's actually quite fantastic, so to say. Like I said before, I didn't know where to put Yuji's domain, so I just placed it at top 2, alright? Cut me some slack, man. Cut me some slack. Oh, just do this. Gonna get easy screenshots from here. I hope it loads, dude. It should have loaded. Twist is an impact on as well. Oh. Alright guys, the last and the best domain expansion, in my opinion, is going to have to be Sukuna's Malevolent Shrine domain expansion. You cannot tell me otherwise. This is good in literally every aspect of the game. Either PvE, PvP, it doesn't matter what you play. Exchange event, PvP, just going around doing quests, doing bosses. You're literally destroying people with this. And I'm not gonna talk too much. I'm gonna make this very simple. Obviously, everyone knows what Malevolent Shrine does. It continuously slashes targets, annihilating them, literally decimating them. And I'm pretty sure in a few months or few years, whatever, how long this game is gonna last, they're probably gonna have to rework Sukuna's Malevolent Shrine a couple times simply because of how busted it is. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. That's just gonna be it, guys. Just thank you, man. Thank you for all the support you guys have shown me. I love all of you people out there. And if you do want to continue watching my content, go ahead, like and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so you guys don't miss anything I post. And what I really wanted to mention is 99.8% of people are not subscribed. Hello, this should be a crime. But listen, guys, I usually don't beg for subscribers, but this video took way too long to make. Way too long. So even if you just watch it, that would make me really happy. But with that being said, guys, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and peace out, guys.